Hey guys, so normally, I would talk about my life and all that boring stuff nobody cares about. But today, this is not one of those videos. Today, I'm going to review American Horror Story, the Season 2 finale. So, if you're a fan, keep watching. Also, I'm going to warn you now, this is a spoiler, so if you haven't watched it, then don't watch my video. Simple as that. But yeah, so I'm going to review it and tell you guys what I thought. So basically, let me start off by saying I was never a fan of American Horror Story until my friend Dylan was like, oh, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it. So I watched the first season, fell in love with it. I watched it all online. Then I watched the second season. At first I was like, I don't know if I'm going to watch it because it's boring, it's a different plot. But then I got really involved in it and I really liked it. And basically how I feel about American Horror Story, like, when I watch it, I'm just like, why do I watch this? It's, one, addicting, but it's also grotesque. So it's like when I'm watching it, I'm like, why am I so addicted to this? Why do I watch it? And I guess it's just a weird thing. With American Horror Story, you see the gross parts, or, there's blood and guts, whatever, but for some reason you're still addicted to it because the plot is just so good. I have to say, I really love, one of my favorite characters is Jessica Lange. I think she's phenomenal. She's a great actress. I also really liked in the first season Taissa Farmiga, who played Violet. And I absolutely love Evan Peters. Ugh, guy takes my breath away. He's a hottie, and he's good at acting. And what's nice in the second season is you get to see his behind. But no, yeah. I'm just kidding about that. But he's really hot, and he is a good actor. So I think they have a really great combination of actors and actresses on the TV show. Now, that was just the basic stuff I wanted to talk about. So, the Season 2 finale. Basically, what goes on is Lana Winters is in an interview with a TV show co-host, whatever, and she is, talking and interviewing her, and when she's describing her events and things that happened to her, you're actually getting to see it, instead of watching her interview for most of the time. Meanwhile, while this is all going on, they also resolve everything that pretty much happened with each of the characters. As far as Lana Winters goes, I was pretty happy with what happened with her character. I was shocked at the end, but I will say, overall for the Season 2 finale, I was not impressed. Because you gotta remember there's holes that they didn't quite fill. Specifically one hole, I would say. And that was with Kit. So they never resolved the issue with the aliens. Never did. I don't understand why. Personally, I don't understand what the point was in even bringing the aliens in if you weren't going to resolve what that was all about. Like, I think we as the audience have a right to know what that whole thing was about. Because, I mean, they bring it up when Alma gets taken, and, obviously Kit gets blamed for bloody face, whatever. But, so, they mention him then, they bring Grace back to life, and, they implant a kid inside her, or, it was Kit's kid, but they saved her, whatever it was. They saved the child, and they saved Grace. And then, at the end, you see that Kit, as an old man, he was starting to die, and the aliens took him. Now, Dr. Arden did make a comment that, whenever he is near a death experience, they want to keep him alive for some reason. So they're always saving him. So now, what my question is, he was obviously dying from pancreatic cancer, which you hear from Lana Winters. And so now I'm wondering, well, did the aliens take him because they're trying to save him because he's dying? Or are they just taking him to kill him, or taking him to do another experiment with him? I mean, that's the only thing that frustrated me a lot, was that was not resolved. And in my personal opinion, if you weren't going to resolve it, why have it in the TV show at all? There was no point then. That would be the only thing that I, would say is disappointing. Second thing, so everything else besides that I was pretty happy with. I'm glad Lana Winters did what she did. I'm glad that psychopath didn't get to kill her. It was actually really good, because I really didn't think, she was going to kill him, and I thought he was really going to kill her, and I was happy that that happened. So that was good. Also, I mean, again, with the whole Evan Peters thing, or not Evan Peters, oh my gosh, with Kit Walker, I think, even though the ending wasn't resolved, I'm, you know, sort of glad with what happened with him. Actually, I'm happy, well, you know, with what he did with Sister Jude, how he took her and tried to reverse all the damage that was done. I will say, the priest was a huge jerk. I know I could have been meaner than that, but whatever. I feel as though the priest got what he deserved. Do I think that suicide is something that someone deserves? No. But in a way, I'm glad that he felt miserable because of all the terrible things he did to everybody else, which you may think sounds terrible, but I mean, think about it. He locked Sister Jude away in this tiny crawl space. Like, that was terrible, and I'm just glad that Lana figured it out and exposed him to TV, or was going to expose him to TV anyway. So maybe I'll say it this way. I don't think he deserves suicide, but I'm glad that he felt guilty about what he did. We'll just put it that way. It was upsetting with Sister Jude, but I will say I was happy with how her life ended. It was very peaceful, and let me just say, I really want to commend Ryan Murphy, even though he didn't resolve the alien thing. I really appreciated the fact of how he depicted the Angel of Death. I thought it was spot on. It was perfect. I think the actress was perfect for it. I honestly, I love that woman. I don't remember her name, her real name, but it was almost exactly how I would picture the Angel of Death. Like, it was just so perfect and so, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just like, I don't know, he just did a really good job at depicting that character. And so I commend him for that, and I'm so happy the way Sister Jude's life ended, you know. It was very peaceful, very calm. She was happy. So I you know, I was really happy about that. And I mean, I'm glad that we got to see the kids a little bit and, you know, see them grown up, see what happened. I was unhappy with the fact that they killed off Grace. I know they killed off Alma as well, but, and I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of the whole Kit-Grace romance, but out of the two pairings, I liked them better, and I'm pissed that Alma killed her. Because I don't think she should have done that, but whatever. They should have worked something out with the whole polygamy thing, or they should have kicked Alma out, because Alma never came to Kit this entire time. If she was there the entire time, what should have happened was she should have tried to get him out, unless the aliens had possession of her and she wasn't allowed to come out. I really don't know, because, you know, we don't hear too much of the whole alien situation. But yeah, so I wanted to review a little bit of it. I want to see what you guys think. What do you think was the whole deal with the aliens? Because I'd really like to know what other people think about that. Were you happy with the season finale? Were you not happy with it? Are you excited for season 3? Because there is going to be one. I know I am, and I read online, and I'm hoping this is correct information, that Thaisa Farmiga is going to be the lead in season 3, along with Jessica Lange. So that will be really exciting. Evan Peters will be in it again, which is great. I think it's great that they use the same characters, so maybe there'll be like another Violet and Tate kind of relationship. I hope so, because that was adorable. So yeah, anyways, comment and let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!